If you love the combination of sweet and spicy, this recipe is perfect for you. It's juicy, beautifully caramelized, and coated with a glaze that's packed with flavor. Let's get started. This recipe works with any cut of chicken, bone-in or boneless. Today, I'm using chicken breast, and I want you to see how big these are. Together, they weigh 850 grams. I'm also trimming off the cartilage, little bits of fat, and any skin that I don't like. I cut up a whole chicken myself, so all of those little pieces are still attached. Personally, I don't like them, so I remove them, but if they don't bother you, feel free to leave them on. This right here is the one that I particularly can't stand. A chicken breast can be perfectly juicy and flavorful, but if I bite into this piece of cartilage, it completely ruins for me, so off it goes. Since these chicken breasts are so large, I'm cutting them in half and butterflying the thicker pieces just a little bit. I want every piece to be about the same thickness so they cook evenly. Otherwise, the thinner pieces will dry out before the thicker ones are fully cooked. This way, everything finishes cooking at the same time. Once all the chicken is in the bowl, it's time to season it. I'm adding oil, black pepper, oregano, fresh garlic, and salt. I'm keeping the seasoning pretty simple because I really want the jam to shine. I made this recipe a couple of times before and I added a lot of seasoning, and honestly, it overpowered the glaze. That's why I'm going light for this one. Now mix everything together. I like using my hands because it's the easiest way to make sure every piece is evenly coated. If you prefer, you can use a spatula instead. Cover the bowl with plastic wrap and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes. If you want to let it marinate overnight, that's also a good idea. While the chicken marinates, I'm going to get the sides ready. This is a very quick recipe, so I'm making some white rice. You can also find the recipe here on the channel. I'm also steaming some broccoli, but asparagus would be another great side for this chicken. Bring your chicken out of the fridge and preheat a large skillet. Heat it over medium-high heat. If your stove goes from 1 to 10, that means about a 6 or a 7. Add just a little bit of oil. We already added oil to the chicken, so you don't need much. Once the pan is nice and hot, go ahead and add the chicken. Listen to that sizzle. Oh my God, that's exactly what you want to hear. After about 2 minutes, you'll notice the thinner edges starting to turn white. That's your sign the chicken is cooking. At this point, leave it alone. You can gently shake the pan to make sure the chicken isn't sticking, but don't flip it just yet. While the chicken cooks, let me tell you about Profanity Jam. They come in 6 different flavors, all made with real fruit and habanero peppers. For this video, I'm making 2 versions, one with the passion fruit jam and another with the cherry habanero jam. I mainly wanted you to see the difference in color because flavor-wise, they're both very delicious. Trust me, I've tried them all. After about 5 minutes, go ahead and flip the chicken. Just look at that beautiful golden crust. As soon as you flip it, add the jam. Don't wait. As it heats up, you'll notice it will start to loosen and become more liquid. That's exactly why we're adding it right after we flip the chicken. We wanted to coat the chicken and let it absorb all those spicy and sweet flavors, but then also slowly reduce into a thick glossy glaze. From here, keep an eye on it so the jam doesn't burn. Let it cook for about another 5 minutes. Like I said, this is a very quick recipe. My chicken took about 10 minutes total, but if your chicken breasts are thicker, you might need to cook them a little longer. For the second batch, I'm following the same exact process, but this time I'm using the cherry habanero jam. If you're using a meat thermometer, make sure the thickest part of the chicken reaches an internal temperature of 165 Fahrenheit degrees. Turn off the heat The chicken is done, and we definitely don't want to overcook it. Remove the chicken from the skillet and serve it over freshly made white rice and also the steamed broccoli we cooked before. Add a little of that extra glaze from the skillet over the chicken for a beautiful glossy finish. It adds even more flavor and make the chicken looks absolutely irresistible. And if you will also like to try these delicious jams from Profanity Jam, you can find that link in the video description below. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.